face it, based on what we've seen during the 2000s, the economy is unstable, and even in 2024, we're still trying to recover. With the dot-com bubble of the early 2000s, the Great Recession of 2008, and the current economic situation of high inflation and stagnant wages in 2024, the people that were laid off took between 6 months to 2 years to find another job. Even if they found another job, a good bit of them took a pay cut. For those that still have jobs, wages are stagnant, and for many people, it ended up like a pay cut because their wage hikes, if there were any, didn't account for the rising cost of living. You need to financially protect yourself by having multiple streams of income, especially if you're single. Why do I say, especially if you're single? As a single person, you don't have the luxury of a partner to help share the financial burden if something goes wrong. Even if you have a partner to help share the financial burden, losing an income can have a devastating effect on your household, so having multiple income streams will help soften the blow. I can anticipate the next statement. But I have children. I can't work 100 hours a week or I won't have time for my children. If you have children, it's true that it may be difficult to find multiple streams of income, but there are ways to generate passive income, which requires some upfront work to start, but it requires little to no work to maintain. What is passive income? Let me explain the difference between active and passive income. Active income is income for which services have been performed. Think of it this way. If you don't work, you don't get paid. This is the income that you earn from your job, your consulting work, your business where you play an active role, or from your second job teaching at a university. Passive income is income that you earn from something already in place. If you've ever acted in a commercial or TV show, or you released a hit song, you probably know the term residuals, which is money earned every time the song is sold, or every time the show is on TV. Passive income requires some upfront work, but after that's done, you earn money even though you are not actively involved in it. I mentioned residuals as an example. Other examples include rental property, investments in a business for which you don't play an active role, and network marketing with downlines, where you make commission from people who sell for you. Now that you learned the difference between active and passive income, the next step is learning about the different ways to make extra cash. One of the obvious ways to add to your income is to take a second job or freelance. I know that working part-time at the local fast food restaurant isn't going to make much of an impact, but teaching at the local university or an educational institute may. If you're able to teach online, that's even better. You can also utilize and build your current skill set by doing freelance work for companies who are looking to do short-term projects, but they don't have enough staff to do the projects, and they don't want to hire new staff to do 3 to 6 months worth of work. While companies may want someone there on site, some companies are okay with doing the work off-site, especially for certain projects like software development and call center operations outside of their region. Another way is to invest in real estate or stocks and bonds. This is a way where you can earn passive income on the interest and return on the stock, or you can earn money from the rent collected from the real estate. The only caution is you can lose money, and as in the case of real estate, you may end up doing more work than you bargained for. As a landlord, you will be expected to solve tenant issues such as a broken air conditioner or a broken heater. So if you're not handy, or if you don't have time to fix problems, you'll need to outsource the property management, or you may need to look at another option for an income stream. Are you great in front of the camera? Can you write well? Can you play music? Are you crafty? Do you have other interesting talents? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you could do what many other people are doing and start a social media channel. What's nice about many of these options is they can become a stream of passive income for you that can continue to make money for you for a few years. I personally know a few people that do this, and they were able to make enough money to make it their main stream of income through ad revenue, as well as services and merchandise that they spun off from the channel. You can also develop an online course and host it on a site that specializes in offering courses to individuals, such as Squarespace and Kajabi. This is a great option that requires some work up front to create the courses, but then it becomes a mostly passive stream of income where people will pay for your course and watch it online. If you have a social media channel, you can use your social media channel to help promote your courses to your viewers. You can sell products with your branding online. There are a number of services that manufacture private label products, and they'll add your branding for you. Granted, this may require a small investment to do, between $500 to $1,000 in US dollars, but if you market this well, you can make that investment back quickly. A number of content creators on social media leverage this as another stream of income since ad revenue from social media can ebb and flow. You can sell used goods on platforms like Poshmark, eBay, and Depop. This has been a popular way to make extra money since the late 1990s with the launch of eBay, and it has gotten more popular with other platforms. While this isn't as lucrative as it once was, thanks to people bragging about how much money they were making on social media and thrift stores catching on to this and therefore raising their prices, this can still be a good option for pin money if you like spending your weekends at flea markets and garage sales to find goods that you can sell online. If you have growing children, you can sell the clothing that they've outgrown on these sites. However, this is a more active income stream since you need to find the goods, host them, know what's valuable and what's not, ship them, and answer questions from the customers. If you are a software developer, developing apps for the smartphone are a way to make money as well as build your skills. You spend initial upfront time with designing, development, testing, and launching the app. After the work is done and you have it up for sale, the profit becomes passive income. It doesn't become active again until you have to write updates for the app or if you have to do some tech support with the app. The economic landscape of the 21st century has been marked by instability, making it imperative for individuals to build a robust financial foundation. While diversifying income streams can be challenging, especially for those with family responsibilities, it's essential for long-term financial security. By understanding the distinction between active and passive income, you can strategically explore various avenues to supplement your earnings based on the available free time and money that you have. From traditional methods like second jobs and investments to innovative approaches like online courses and social media, numerous opportunities exist to create additional income streams. Remember, financial resilience is a journey, not a destination. By taking proactive steps and exploring diverse income-generating strategies, you can enhance your financial well-being and build a more secure future.